Hi all, let us discuss today's Hindu editorial. It is about the rights of the children that is given the primary objective before anybody else in front of the court. This was declared in 1959 by the United Nations General Assembly because there has been a lot of problems in marriages. And at the scenario where there are people, partners are getting divorced, the male cannot put the children under DNA test. He cannot doubt if those children were born for him because the children deserve the right for their privacy. It is like an insult. They cannot just treat their children as a material evidence because it would hurt them very deeply down the heart. What if they grow up knowing that he was not his father and who the children's father would be? So it creates a lot of problems to the Indian families. So that is what they are telling. So for any problem like this, the children's rights are major, and then after that it comes the adult's right. So mankind owes to the child the best it can give. So the Supreme Court is reinitiating its objective by telling this code. So hope it is the right thing to do because we cannot mess up with the children's mental health when they grow up, because it is very important to have right kind of mindset for the children, for them to flourish in their health and their education, for them to become better adults. We are responsible citizens to provide them the at home feeling for them to grow into responsible adults. So I think that this is a good decision to go about. We'll see what happens next. And next is about a good financial improvisation that has happened for India. So India and Singapore on February 25th, the Reserve Bank of India and Reserve Bank of India's governor, Mr. Shaktikanta Das, and the Monetary Authority of Singapore's managing director, Mr. Ravi Menon, had made token instantaneous cross-border remittances. So now Singapore and India can make cross-border payments using UPI and Pay Now mobile app. So earlier, for people who have to transfer cash, for people who's living in Singapore or Singapore's people's relatives who's living in India, they have to go to the bank and follow a lot of procedures. Now it is very simple. You using your UPI in your phone, we can do such transactions, is what they are telling. So we have thousands of migrant workers employed in Singapore from construction, marine, shipyard, in these domains and all, and they would like to pay in Singapore dollar or Indian rupee for the maintenance of their relatives here. So they can pay using this app, is what is the recent update. So 3 state-owned banks and 2 private banks and the Indian unit of Singapore's DBS Bank are enabled to do these transactions with a daily limit of at 60,000 rupees and Singapore dollars of $1,000. So this has been already happened for Singapore between Malaysia, Indonesia and Philippines. For India, this is the first such international transactions that happening. So we hope to have a very good relationship with Singapore in the future by making this as the starting, and we can also formalize a lot of business transactions and a lot of trade deals with Singapore. So we will wait and see what happens. Thank you.